right, hey, we're gonna do some white charcoal drawing on this little black piece of paper that I gave you. It's nice, thick, toothy kind of paper. And what you need is white charcoal, the black piece of paper, and we're really gonna make use of our blending stump today. And if you didn't already remember how to clean a blending stump is with sandpaper, and if it's dirty, you just hold sandpaper and just push it down and swipe down. Do not scrub it, just kind of swipe down like that. And I've already been using the white charcoal, so you can see that it's kind of coming off on there. So, all right. So what we will be doing is, we'll be using our black charcoal paper to draw that egg with white charcoal. Okay, and it's going to feel really disorienting. There we go. And as you can see, I've already drawn my egg, and I just used regular pencil, and it works out perfectly fine. The pencil is actually light enough to show up on the black paper. It just shows up as like a light gray. And the thing about using the white charcoal pencil on black paper, it's very disorienting. Usually we draw with pencil on white paper, and we typically go from like dark to light, but we have to reverse and go from light to dark. So I'm taking a look at the egg and the different degrees of value. I can see the very bright highlight and the light. I can see the reflected light. I see the cast shadow, and I'm actually going to have to color in the surface with the white charcoal. Now the thing about this paper, like charcoal paper like this, is that it's very toothy. So you really have to work the white charcoal into the paper quite a bit. So right now I'm just going to be very light with it. I'm holding my pencil from the back so that I can spread more white charcoal onto my paper, because I'm going to have to build up my white charcoal. I'm not going to try and write with white charcoal. I'm trying to kind of color in with it. Okay. And what you'll see, especially once I take the blending stump to it, is you really have to work the white charcoal into the tooth of the paper. As you can see, you're just seeing the texture of the paper right now, and we really want to create those smooth blends. Okay, now because my egg is a round form, I'm going to use my blending step in a round way. There we go. And we're starting to work the charcoal into the paper. And again, it's very disorienting, and you're going to have to build up your charcoal into the paper a little bit. Again, I'm going to turn my paper as I need. And I'm just working it into the paper, and I see the reflected light along the bottom of the egg, so I know I need some more white charcoal there. And it's very, very different than using pencil on paper. Okay, so again, I have to work it in a little bit more, because it's really about showing the light instead of so much of the shadows. Okay. Now I do believe my bottom got a little bit too light, but that's okay, because I can either kind of blend it away, or I can erase it a little bit, either with a regular eraser, or probably would be better is my kneaded eraser. Okay. But it's really about you going back and forth and really getting use of the blending stump and working it into the paper and building up your the white charcoal slowly. And this is going to take you a while, as it's taking me a while. Okay, you really want to try to create those smooth transitions from light into dark. Okay, and as you're going, it'll kind of blend up a little bit more and more. I was working on mine on this side as well. It took me a little while to get there. And then actually drew the cast shadow on here too, the outline of the cast shadow. So in that area, I actually had to go in a little bit harder, because that surface is quite light.